is this Bay?
Yes.
Alright, so here's the deal.
Who's it?
You're not gonna like to hear this, so just hear me out for a second. So your vehicle that you had was under contract, correct?
Is this Mitch?
No, this isn't Mitch. This is Officer Heiting with the Riverside Police Department.
All right. So what were you saying? Sorry, I apologize.
Your vehicle was on a contract that gets sent over to the finance company. If you didn't make the payment within 30 days, that contract then gets sent back to the dealership, and then they are required to repossess, and they're required to purchase the vehicle back from the finance company. So if you paid monthly payments to the finance company...
I have one question. Is there a legal repossession order? Because the finance company says they don't want to repossess, and I paid the finance company. Do you have
They do not do the repossession.
Do you have a legal repossession order?
It's not in. I just have one question.
Do you have a legal?
It's at the dealership.
Could you? No. Well, then it's illegal because they have to have one. You have to have one. You just said that you don't have one, so there's not.
No, I said I don't see one. I didn't say I don't have one. So understand something. It's a contract that was violated. The dealership is in charge of getting that
contract back. You're just speaking what somebody shared with you. You're not speaking the facts. You're speaking what someone shared with you, and that's evidence. You don't have a legal.
Right now, your car is not stolen. It is repossessed.
Do you have no? Because there's not a legal repossession, and you just said you don't have one in front of you. Did you not just state the facts that you do not have a legal repossession in front of you?
I said I don't have the repossession paperwork in front of you. If you're going to continue to interrupt me, you can feel free to contact my sergeant. But I'm telling you, this is not a stolen vehicle. The police department is looking at this as a civil matter, and you are going to have to take it up with the dealership. The dealership has repossessed that vehicle, and if you determine that it's an illegal repossession, it's still a civil matter.
You just stated that there's no. You just stated that there's no legal. You just stated to me before you got off the phone that you need to find out if there's a legal repossession, and now you just said that there's not one in front of you, and now you're just stating all of the things for the corporation, but you're not stating the law. You're not backing up the law. You're not administering the law right now. The facts and the truth of the matter is there needs to be a legal repossession. I'm not interrupting you, and I'm not being rude, and I'm not sharing you a feeling of belief or an opinion. I'm stating the facts, the laws, and you're an officer presumed to know the law. I'm asking you if...
Did you violate your contract, sir?
No, I did not violate my contract. Now,
Did you pay your payment within the 30 days that you signed the contract?
Yes, I did. So now you're listening to somebody else, and now you're only going to believe them. I have evidence, but you don't want to back that up. So I wanted to know.
The finance company does not have anything to do with this anymore.
Yes, it does, and you're just stating what your opinion. Not your job is to administer the law, not to determine contracts between the dealership, the finance company, and a third party. That's not your obligation. Your obligation is to administer the law. If you have a legal repossession order, which you don't, and you don't have one in front of you, I would have it, because when I had my car repossessed, by law, they give it to you, or they send it to you within 2 days, and I have a letter from the financing company. What you're doing is conspiring and assisting theft right now.
Okay, you can talk to my supervisor, because I'm telling you, there's not a stolen vehicle at this time.
I understand what you think, but it's not the facts.
My supervisor, his name is Sergeant Shafer. You can contact him through our dispatch.
Where I need to speak with an officer that is going to move forward with the fact that there's no legal repossession, and I need to make a report that the car has been stolen. It's very simple. You even have evidence of where the vehicle is without a legal repossession, so you know where the car is. It's stolen, but you won't get it. The car was missing since Friday, and there hasn't been.
Were you told by the dealership that it was going to be repossessed?
I wasn't told by anybody that the car was going to be repossessed. I have no evidence of any documents that says my car is going to be repossessed, and I have a letter from the financing company today. There's nothing.
Did you talk to Mitch about your car being...
Never was my car going to be repossessed. No, it never was. You keep asking the questions. I keep giving you the correct answers, but you just want to only believe what you heard from Mitch. And I'm telling you what the facts are, and it's evidence, and I have it in front of me. If you would like to transfer me or give me to a superior officer that I could give them this information, which is very logical, and if they could use the math to add it up, I would greatly appreciate you.
Okay, I will have Sergeant Shafer give you a call.
Well, you couldn't transfer me to him because I'm on the phone right now trying to get this handled. My car has been missing since Friday and there's no legal repossession. And you're saying that you're speaking with somebody who has my car, so you know where my car is, there's no legal repossession, but yet you're trying to administer commerce between corporations. That's not your job.
No, you're right.
That's obstruction of law.
Sir, I'm going to hang up because this is not a line I can transfer to the sergeant. The sergeant's going to have to call you back.
So you're going to have the sergeant call me back?
Yes.
Sergeant who?
Shafer.
When will you have Sergeant Shafer give me a call back?
I will notify him immediately, and when he calls you back, it's not up to me.
Well, is there another office or another section that I could call about this to complain? Because is there sheriffs? Is there any other section that I could call because there's a theft that occurred and you're not assisting with the theft? Because
okay, so have you talked to Sergeant Shafer before?
I'm not familiar.
Have you talked to another supervisor before in regard to this same matter?
No, I haven't spoke with another supervisor in charge of or involving this matter. No, I have not.
Okay. Have you talked to another supervisor about another vehicle being repossessed?
We're dealing with one situation at a time. Right now, we're dealing with the fact that my Honda is missing and it's gone. If you would like to go and revisit other things in the past history, you could do so on your own personal time. But right now, my vehicle is gone.
Okay.
It's stolen.
Is it a Honda or a Hyundai?
It's a Hyundai. It's a 2019 Hyundai. And it's interesting that you asked me because you just spoke with the individual who says they have my vehicle. And you just stated for a fact that there's no legal repossession. You don't have one in front of you. And you know who has my vehicle. That is amazing. I'll wait for the phone call from your supervisor.
Okay, it's Sergeant Shafer.
Sergeant Shafer, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
No repossession order. I have a letter here from Westlake Financial Services that was issued.
Who doesn't own that car, by the way?
That was issued.
Owns the car.
Do you want me to speak, or do you want to? Okay, here. How about you tell me what's going to happen since you're going to dictate? I can arc it over to you over stand and see where this is going. Please let me know what's going on.
Nothing. That's what's going on. It's a civil problem that you need to work out with the dealership. They're in possession of your car right now. You defaulted on the loan through the finance company, and the dealership purchased the car back from the finance company, and so they're the lien holder of the car, and they repossessed it.
Oh, understood. So, just question: was there a legal repossession order?
That's something you'd have to work out with them.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking you.
Defaulted on the loan.
No. It's a simple question. I'm listening to everything.
I don't know. To answer your question, I don't know.
Well, I called and spoke with the dispatch earlier, and they ran my VIN number, and they said that there wasn't a repossession order. And I'm asking right now because I'm dealing with a legal matter, and I'm asking you, being that you're the supervisor and you're sharing with me this information, wouldn't you want to see if there's a legal repossession order before you guys make a determination on the standings that you're sharing with me right now?
Yeah, they're the lien holder of the car.
No, my question is there
in possession of the car because you defaulted on the loan.
You just repeating the same thing. My question is there a legal?
I'll continue to repeat the same thing.
But I'm only asking if there's a legal.
You need to work out with the dealership, not the police department.
Is it
it's not a small car.
I'm only asking if there is a legal repossession order. It's very simple to comprehend English. It's just plain English. Is there a repossession order?
No, I haven't.
So there's no repossession order?
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
I'm asking you. You won't answer a simple question. To be able to move forward, are you honorable? Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States?
What is your question?
Did you take an oath to uphold the United States Constitution?
No, we're not doing this. What is your question?
Are you an honorable officer who took an oath to uphold the law?
What is your question?
Sergeant.
I'm not playing games with the phone.
I'm not also. I have a serious matter, and I asked the question several times, and you don't seem to want to answer. So I was asking another question.
Okay, what is your question?
I've phrased the question several times, and it's not fair that you're playing this game.
So are we done? I can go ahead and hang up and go on about my business.
No, I'm asking for information.
Ask your question then. You're wasting my time.
Can I give you the VIN number? Can you run my VIN number and see if there's a legal repossession so that way I can have it from the police? I want it printed out. I want to have it sent to me.
What's the VIN number?
The VIN number is 5N. Okay, I'm just going to start over. It's 5. N is in Nancy. M is in man. S is in Sam.
I have that.
I'm sorry?
I have it in front of me. That's on a 1919 Hyundai.
Yes.
8 Robert King Young 128 is the plate. Correct?
It had paper plates, so I'm not sure with that.
That's the plate that's supposed to be on it then.
So, do you have a legal repossession in front of you, dated?
No, I wouldn't have that. This is from the DMV.
All right. Well, I'm just asking a question because I've had a situation before. I'm familiar with this situation, and I've called. Can I please just finish speaking?
Did you call the dealership? Did you call the dealership?
You asked me to ask a question, and now you're just asking more questions. You're not really. You're not being honest with your communication.
Did you call the dealership by chance?
My question, do you want to answer my question, or do you want to ask more questions?
Honestly, I don't. Did you call the dealership?
Sergeant?
Did you call the dealership?
Sergeant, is there, I'm calling the Riverside Police, and the Riverside Police has called me back.
So you're wasting everybody's time. You're wasting your own time. You should call the dealership.
Is there a legal repossession is all I've asked you, and you don't seem to want to answer.
Call the dealership and ask them. If they fail to provide you with the paperwork that you're requesting, then call us back. How about that?
Can you just let me know if there's a repossession order? Because I've called Westlake.
No. Call the dealership. They are the lien holders of the car.
Listen, I'm calling the police because my car is missing.
As of right now, you don't have a car.
Sergeant, I want to tell you my car is missing.
Right, I understand.
And there's no legal repossession order.
I know where your car is. It's not missing.
So then you're in conspiracy with it. So you're assisting and abetting in the conspiracy to have my car theft.
I can help you with today.
So you just admitted that you know where my car is, right? And you don't want to. You don't want to let me know.
I've told you that.
Is there a legal repossession order?
You need to call the dealership to get that information.
Whoops. No. You know if there's a repossession order because I've called Westlake.
No. Call the dealership. They are the lien holders of the car.
Listen, I'm calling the police because my car is missing.
As of right now, you don't have a car.
Sergeant, I want to tell you my car is missing.
Right, I understand.
And there's no legal repossession order.
I know where your car is. It's not missing.
So then you're in conspiracy with it. So you're assisting and abetting in the conspiracy to have my car theft.
I can help you with today.
So you just admitted that you know where my car is, right? And you don't want to. You don't want to let me.
I've told you that.
Is there a legal repossession order?
You need to call the dealership to get that information. If they don't have a lawful reason to repo your car,
ignorance of the law is no excuse. You're presumed to know the law. You can do what you want to do.
Anything else I can help you with today, sir?
Have a wonderful day.
You do the same. Bye-bye.
By the last four of your social and address.
3821. And
thank you. May I have you verify your email address?
It's smnajibe@gmail.com.
And do you have any alternative numbers you would like to add today?
I don't.
Okay, the cell phone number is the one I dialed?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so I'm reaching out back to you, sir. We were just previously talking before, I would say a couple of minutes ago or so, or a little bit more than that.
Yeah,
the call actually dropped.
You sent me to a survey.
It was sent to a survey?
Yes.
Let's just say if the contract is returned back to the dealership, then Westlake will be sending you a letter of it being reassigned through regular mail.
That's what I wanted to find out. Right. Description of the vehicle, which is the Hyundai Santa Fe, the VIN number, right? The loan amount.
Westlake Financial Services. What do I owe them? Closed, 0. Loan amount, $18,097. Closed. Exceptional payment history. Let's go down and see what happened. Is there any lates? Never late. No late payments. None. No late payments. Paid off in what? 1, 2, 3, 4 months. Right? Hyundai. September 10th. Notice of suspension of registration. It's my vehicle. Right? Well, it's registered to my debtor. It's registered to my debtor, and I haven't insured the vehicle, the vessel, the conveyance, due to the fact that it was stolen, grand theft felony. But it's paid for, and it's registered in Asem Najiyazmar Bay, Sesta Kvi Trust. There you go. Proof, evidence. All right, so this is the Experian website. Today is September 17th, 2020 on the Gregorian calendar. Experian, Asim N. Bay, 3890 Orange Street. Right. So you guys don't need to see all my information. I'll just do a little quick. So here you see Chrysler Capital. Here you see Westlake Financial. Exceptional payment. Trying to show it up. Here we go. Westlake Financial, exceptional payment history. Closed out, 0 balance. Late payments, never. On time, all the time. Paid off in 1, 2, 3, 4 months. No repossession. Additional information. There is the address of Westlake Financial Services in Los Angeles, where I had honored the contract. The vehicle's paid for in full, never repossessed, ever. Rawat, I am Nadi Ta'el, copyright trademark, authorized representative of Asem Najiyazmar Bay, copyright trademark. The Honda Santa Fe 2019 was never repossessed. It was paid for in full. Westlake Financial Services never repoed the vehicle. The contract with Westlake Financial Services was honored. They also established that I honored the contract via the evidence on the debtor's credit report, which states that there was exceptional payment history and the vehicle was paid off in 4 months. Never was it repossessed, never. So that's just blatant lies from Riverside Police Department. As you can see that they have conspired with Riverside Premier Motors, and I'm sure they get some kind of commission, some kind of a cutback, but this is grand theft. Just blatant grand theft. We have the evidence. The vehicle is registered to Asem Najiyazmar Bay. The vehicle was never repoed. You can hear the deception from the officers, Officer Heiting and Shafer, who are acting as if they are attorneys, but really we know it's politics. They get commissions off of repossessions, but this was not a repossession. This is grand theft auto. And the evidence is clear as day. So I'm just going to share this and move forward in the dark. Abud Gador, White Power.